Hey guys, I wanted to drop a video since we are now starting on your research paper. This last week you have been working on picking a topic, choosing something that you're passionate about, that you're taking a strong stance on in order to build your research paper. So this week you're just kind of putting your idea, writing an outline of what you imagine it to look like, and then kind of crafting a rough draft of a thesis statement. Now thesis statements normally change, and you'll see in week 10, we're going to be adjusting these thesis statements that you guys have created and making sure that it fits well into what you're trying to do. But so whenever I'm telling you to create your thesis statement for this week, it's just kind of that rough draft. You're outlining your paper, and it can change a little bit, and that's okay. So just keep that in mind that this week you're just kind of trying to put the ideas in your head on paper. That's what the whole purpose is, okay? Now, next week, we're coming into the annotated bibliography, so I wanted to go over that with you guys. First, I'm going to go to the assignment. You'll see the annotated bibliography assignment, and you have a little bit of a description here, but I want to show you what I'm talking about, because for this bibliography, you're going to need 5 resources. And how you're going to do this is under the read and study for week 8, you'll see here that we have this annotated bibliography worksheet. So when you click on this, this is your template. This is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be doing it for 5 different sources. So as we come here, you're going to be choosing 5 articles for your research. That's the requirement for the research paper. So with that, you're going to do one of these for each article that you choose. Now, these articles should be supporting the original stance that you took on your research topic. If you go in and you start researching and you realize that, in week 1 you wrote about something and you've actually changed your mind based on your research, that's okay. I told you that we can adjust these thesis statements later, but let me just show you how it's going to work. So 5 articles of your choosing. You're going to put the information, you're going to plug it in here, okay? You can use university online libraries, you can use there's a great database called ERIC, Pew Research Center. All of these are great search engines that you can use. You can see here it gives you the format for the citation. Then you're just going to be talking about the article, answering these questions, and that's one entry. So you're going to be doing 5 of these, but I don't want 5 separate submissions. I want everything written up very neatly on one paper. So this is the format. You're just plugging in the information for your article, and then you're going to repeat this 5 times. This is going to make up your annotated bibliography. So it's literally just plugging information into a template. Make sure that it is you're getting it off of a legitimate website. Whenever you're using good search engines, like online university libraries, ERIC, Pew Research Center, PubSage, all of this stuff, when you're working on it, you're going to get all this information. If you're using a different source, one that's not really, that doesn't really offer peer review, then you're going to have trouble finding some of this information. So I would highly advise you to make sure you're using legitimate studies for your research, because that just strengthens your research. But that's what you're working on this week, is just doing the research, finding 5 articles or 5 studies that support your stance that you chose for your research topic. You're going to compile that into one document. When you come here, you'll see that's in the read and study. This is going to be where you can find this worksheet at. Come here, come where the due this week is. It's worth 30 points as you guys voted. And so basically that's going to be 6 points per reference. So if you guys have any questions along the way, let me know. This is due Tuesday, 10/13 at 11:59 p.m. And I told you that, this last week what we've been doing is just, getting this research idea, choosing your topic, right, creating a rough draft thesis statement. But if you change your mind, if you get into it and you're like, I don't really like that, I want to do something else, or I chose this stance, but I really want to take a different stance on it, whatever it is, if you are going to change it, just shoot me an email and let me know, so that I kind of am on the same page with you with your research into what to expect. But anyway, so under 5 minutes, I did good. You guys have a great week.